NBC5 Responds taking another look at the issue of seafood fraud in Chicago. This is where cheaper fish like tilapia is substituted for pricier ones like red snapper. You usually have no idea you're not getting exactly what you paid for. Our investigation found it's a practice pretty widespread across Chicago restaurants and markets. PJ Randhawa shares how one Chicago startup is now trying to grow a unique alternative to traditional seafood.
In Westtown, this seafood isn't caught, it's grown.
We don't want to continue to overfish and then not have our oceans as a food source anymore. And so we want to be part of the solution.
Aquacultured Food is a Chicago startup specializing in fish-free seafood. Co-founder Brittany Chibi explains, unlike other alternative seafood brands, their products are made of cellulose and grown in vats like these.
Essentially, it's similar to brewing beer or making wine is how we make our cuts of seafood.
This is how it comes out of the grow room, and then through a process of just add in color, which is derived from vegetables, and some natural flavors as well.
Chibi says seafood alternatives have never been more in demand. A 2019 study from ocean conservation group Oceana found about 1 in 5 fish samples across the country are mislabeled. While testing conducted by Dominican University students with NBC5 Responds just last year found roughly 30% of seafood samples from around the Chicagoland area were also mislabeled.
It is very little transparency in it because it's really hard to trace back to the source. So with Aqua, you know exactly where it was made, where it's coming from, what's in it.
Chibi says the 2 products they've launched so far, tuna and scallops, offer another consumer benefit.
So our tuna, for example, today is selling for $26 a pound. Yellowfin or bluefin ranges from like $26 to $32 a pound. In terms of our scallops, we're selling them for about $28 a pound. Conventional sea scallops sell for upwards of $50 a pound here in Chicago, which is absurd.
The savings may be alluring, but how does it actually taste?
So the first step, we're gonna just lightly place the tuna all over.
Jared Goldstein uses his talent as a chef to showcase how seamlessly this seafood alternative can replace what's caught from the ocean. But we didn't just want to take his word for it.
Now, I'm not much of a seafood eater, but I brought my friends, Ron and Lee, also my producer and photographer, to sample some of the gourmet dishes made here at Aquacultured Foods.
First up,
That is the poached tuna with pickled radish and a red miso glaze.
Oh, cheers.
This looks legit, Jared. I think it tastes like real fish.
How do you get the smell?
That comes from the flavors.
next.
That's a citrus scallop crudo.
All right, I'm waiting on
If
you.
you want it.
Oh no, we're in this together. All right, cheers. I tasted orange more than anything in that one.
Yeah.
Scallops in general are very light.
They don't have much flavor.
Yeah.
Rounding out the taste test, Chef Jared's tuna tartare tostada.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's very mild.
Yes.
It's not super fishy. Really good quality tuna doesn't have a super fishy flavor to it, right? Is that what you're going for? Yeah. Yeah.
While the cultured seafood was tasty and possibly more affordable, right now it does lack some critical elements real seafood is known for.
So no mercury, no pesticides, no microplastics that you would find in traditional seafood. But there isn't protein or omega-3s in it today, which are healthy fats. So we're working on adding that into our product.
If you want to give it a try for yourself, Aqua's cultured seafood is currently only available on the menu at Mama Delia's Tapas restaurant in Westtown. PJ Randhawa, NBC5 Responds.
Okay, now I've seen everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Rude,
Yeah, that's
engineered seafood.
But you think about all the people on the planet, maybe.
The overfishing and things like that as well,
does make some sense,
microplastics,
yeah.
but we'll see how that goes.